Hey guys, so I am doing a video that my dad requested, and it's for camping at Disney's Fort Wilderness Campground when you are flying there rather than driving. Growing up we always drove and it kind of made it fun part of the trip, but it is more economical, especially with gas prices where they are at right now, to fly sometimes. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about how you'd go about planning and packing and how we did it. Go to the Disney website, and I don't know if I'm allowed to put this on here or not. I'll have to redo it if I can't, with it being third-party content. But you go to the Disney website and you go to the Parks and Travel and you pick Walt Disney World or Disneyland. It automatically signed me in. When you're booking a trip, it has a little counter for you that isn't always accurate, but it says how many days, and obviously we're back, so that doesn't count, and then it shows your reservations. But what we looked at first was at the top. They make it really easy. There's parks and tickets, and that gives you all the information on the parks, places to stay, things to do, where to eat, and packages. If you go into places to stay, they have them arranged out deluxe, which are the most expensive, then they go down to from the villas to the deluxe resorts to moderate value, and the campground is the best deal. So it'll bring up the campground, and really any resort that you go in, it'll bring up like a big picture and like a slideshow, but what you want to go into is room types and pricing, because they vary by the time of year. Okay, there's all these seasons you can choose from. There's Easter holiday, and generally there'll be a weekend and a weekday price, and weekends are, I believe, Fridays and Saturdays, and they're about $10 or $20 more expensive than a weekday would be. So the way that Disney has their pricing set up is in 29 different seasons, ranging from $48 to $92 for your basic campsite. Depending on when you make a reservation, if it's their value season or regular season or peak season or any holidays or pre-holidays or anything else, that's around what you can pay, with holiday being like the most expensive. So if you go into that season on a weekday, it gives you all the dates that apply. The reason it looks like there's so many is because they take out all of the weekends. For a tent or pop-up campsite, it's $48. Looking at a full hookup is $64, and then a premium is $79, and it tells you over here everything that you get. They've changed their value season and value season 1 and 2 to just a value season. If you look at regular season for a weekday, the tent or pop-up starts at $70, and then the full hookup is $89, and the premium is $97. The site is great for showing like what events are going on, and like right now they have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, so they'll have little stuff up there for that. At Christmas time they have different Mickey's Christmas caroling and different things they do too. So those are all things that add to the experience and help you choose when you want to go. So the first thing you look at is when you want to go. The second thing you think about is the weather and what the weather is going to be like. The next step is looking at the airlines. So I think the best way to make a reservation is to call the Disney number, because you'll get to talk to someone, and sometimes if they're feeling nice, they'll throw in things like at Coronado we got a king-size bed that we didn't pay extra for. So here is basically everything we packed for Disney. We had 3 main bags. We had 1 large army duffel, and that was our only checked baggage. We had I think it's a 23-inch rolling suitcase, and then Nathan has a KELTY Backpack. And the large bag is what had all of our equipment in it, the tent and all of our supplies, and that was our only checked bag. That was the only one that we paid for. My bag here had my clothing, my toiletries, books and notebooks, and cozy socks and stuff for the plane. We each had a couple snacks in ours to eat in the airports. For the most part, mine got one of these pink slips, and on the planes that were too small, they would take mine into like the under the plane storage, so I didn't have to worry about it. For whatever reason, they did not take Nate's, and he didn't get a little pink slip, and so he ended up cramming it under the seat or above the seats, which worked out, but we didn't know why they took mine and not his. But His is a KELTY Backpack, and you can get KELTY online at Target.com, at other online retailers. Yeah, KELTY's a pretty popular brand. It's for hiking, and it's not just for the army, but it's nice because once we got to the campground or the hotel, he set his stuff out, and then we repurposed this bag for the parks. And basically when we went to the parks, we'd have a water bottle, some snacks, we trucked around some Wheaties and donuts and granola bars and the little liquid teas to mix with the water, which we didn't like, but those were in there too, along with extra sunscreen, and if it was a water park day, we put our towels in there and a change of clothing. But it's really nice because it has these pockets in the sides. That's where we put our refillable mugs, and then it has all these clips in the front, so it's comfortable and it stays on you and distributes the weight evenly. So KELTY is a good brand, and that was really nice to have. Going over to our large duffel, you can really use any duffel. I know you can get an army duffel like this probably at a surplus store. It's really heavy duty. You just cinch the straps up in the top, and then he put a padlock on it, and we didn't have any problems with the airlines taking it off or anything, and it survived multiple plane rides and van rides and whatever we did. So, and it fit a ton of stuff. This was our Eureka tent. I think it's a 4-man tent, and that was in there along with our Coleman air mattress and Coleman air pump. And Nathan amazingly got this back into the little stuff stack it came in, but we brought those. I'll just work up this way. This is a Gerber multi-tool, and Nathan got this from the army, but you can get them online, and it's got like pliers in it and scissors and knife and just different helpful things. Are you helping me with my video? Alice, are you helping me with my video? Yeah? Alright, and then we had this Coleman mallet, which we picked up specifically for the trip, and it was really nice. It's like got a rubber head on it for pounding in steaks, and then it has a hook on the end for pulling them out. This is a pelican case, and it's airtight and watertight. Hi, baby. You're going to say hi? You want to be on YouTube? Say hi, YouTube world. They left me at home. I didn't get to go to Disney, but maybe I'll get to go camping this weekend. Yeah. So this is a pelican case. They make different sizes. They are airtight and watertight, and we use this for putting the iPod in that we watched videos and listened to music on the way down, and it's got a rubber matted interior for protecting against, like, I don't know, shock protection and whatever. We also picked up a couple marshmallow roasting sticks. They're Coleman from, doesn't matter where they're from, but we picked these up for roasting marshmallows because camping I always think it sounds fun to roast marshmallows, but every time we thought about doing it, it was kind of like, well, we can roast marshmallows at home, and we're in Disney World, so we're not going to sit and roast marshmallows, so we never got around to it, but I still think it sounds really relaxing and fun. Hi! Alice really wants to be in this video. This is just a large laundry bag for clothes that you've worn. These are the microfiber towels I was talking about. They are Outgo McNett. I'm not sure which one is the brand name, but we brought 3 different sizes, and we really only used 2 a lot. I think this smaller one, this is a 20 by 40, and I used it once on my hair. We might have used it for our hands. I'm not sure. We didn't use that one a whole lot. These ones are the extra large size, 35 inches by 62 inches, and they're like a microfiber. So Alice I think she's jealous of my attention. She says, if nobody watches your videos, I will still love you. That's what she says. Yes. Yes. Say hi. You're cute. You're the reason why people watch. They think, oh, that Alice, she's so adorable. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say with your big ears. Big ears! Can I get back to shooting my video? So, as I was saying, these are microfiber, and at first I was really skeptical. I'm like, okay, this is like a manly army thing, and I'm girly, and I like plush, especially at a campground. I like feeling pampered as much as possible, because you're already kind of roughing it. But they were surprisingly really nice. They're super soft, and they dry you off faster than anything. Like, it is amazing. We use these for showering, for the water parks, for and the pools. I couldn't remember. Silly me. So, working our way down here, we brought these Coleman glow sticks, which we got specifically for the trip too, because a lot of times when you're camping, if you have to get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night or something, and you're like walking back, and if it's not well lit, you're like, okay, there's a tent, and there's a tent, and there's a tent, and it would be really embarrassing to walk in someone else's tent when they're sleeping. So we got a couple of these, and you just crack them, and then they light up different colors, and we were going to use one a night to mark our tent, so that we would, if we're coming back late from a water park or a park, we would know which one was ours. But Disney is really well lit, and we didn't have any problems with that, so we didn't even use them. A lot of people also use like Christmas lights, or you can get cute little like jalapeno peppers and different stuff. It's fun when you're camping to walk around and look at what different lights people have. But we brought those and we didn't need them. So, extension cords we did bring. We used one for the air pump the first day when we got there, and then we were going to refill it, and we discovered that we staked the tent too far away from the electric box, and everything was in it, and it was staked down, and the air mattress wouldn't fit in and out the door. So we picked up another extension cord while we were there, so that we could refill it up. And then I made him let all the air out because it was too hard. So now we have an extra extension cord, and we are prepared. We also had a clothesline and clothespins, which are probably in one of these bags. But that was useful. Came in really handy. And the last thing is these stuff sacks. They are Sea to Summit. I don't know if that's the actual brand name. Oh, yes, on the bottom too it says Event Waterproof Fabric, which might just be the name of fabric. Okay, Nathan says that I'm guessing correctly. So this is what it looks like. Right now there's just some odds and ends and a travel pillow in it, but this is what it looks like when it's all done, and we brought 2 of these. This is what it looks like before it's put together, and you can get these online at Amazon.com. And basically what you do, it feels kind of like a tent material, kind of like waterproof, and they're fairly big. It's probably, I don't know, like 2 feet tall, these ones are, and I'm assuming they have different sizes, but they're airtight. Okay, there's a large and a medium, is what Nathan says.
No, that's what I have there, is a large and a medium.
Oh, I didn't know there were 2 different sizes. Yep. I should make him shoot the video.
Yep. There's also small and extra large.
There's also small and extra large to suit whatever your hiking, camping, armying, traveling needs, maybe. Copacetic? Okay, so, I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but there's basically magnets in each side of these. So, in one of these, we fit 2 standard size pillows, a flat and a fitted sheet, an extra blanket, and pillowcases. And
2 pillows.
I said 2 pillows. And you put them in there, then you kind of roll it up to get all of the air out, and then you stick these together, and it's really hard to do with one hand.
They're not magnets either.
They're not magnets?
No.
What are they?
They're just tabs, plastic.
Okay, so they're not magnets, but
Can you demonstrate?
they feel like magnets. I think they're magnets. Nathan is going to demonstrate, because I'm failing.
So you just line them up.
You line them up.
Like this. And fold towards this. And you just, however down you can get far you want to go.
And it makes it airtight, so it gets all the air out.
And then you just
Clip it.
Squishes all the air out of it. And moisture, if there's moisture in there too. And it vents it out the bottom, but it doesn't let any back in. So, and then you just flip this over the top and cinch it down as tight as you want. So it's like a step sack too.
And when you cinch it down, it gets even more air out that you missed. So I probably missed a lot of air, but I was just trying to show what it would look like. So these are amazing. These and the microfiber towels, I think, were I was really impressed with. They're a lot of fun. And look, you have a little soccer ball to play with if you get bored. So I think that's basically everything that we brought. He didn't bring Alice. She just wants to be in the picture, don't ya? Yes. So I wanted to show you the liquid squeezable sweet tea and peach tea concentrated drink mix that we brought, but we threw them out. We didn't want to hold on to them because they were really bad. If you didn't watch my video, they tasted really acidic and just kind of like ascorbic acid. Like, they were gross. But next time, we're probably going to bring some powdered drink mix, like iced tea or lemonade or something. And these ones are just from Walmart. They're great value, vitamin enhanced, kiwi strawberry. And it's kind of like the Propel, if you've had the Propel water. And they just come in a little packet like this, and they're really good because the water down there, if you're not used to it, tastes kind of swampy, and it's fine. It's fine, but especially if you get like a drink mug, it's only good at the resorts. You can get a park mug, but if you're only there for a day, it's kind of like, you know, and this was like probably less than $2, and you get 10 packets. So, I mean, if you were to buy a flavored water, it'd probably cost $2 per one. So, although in Disney it would probably be $3 or $4. So I just wanted to show that. So, to show how big this bag is, I'm going to show that you can probably fit one Alice in the bag. Alright, you get the treat? Okay. That was real fast. I hope you saw that. It fits one Alice in the duffel bag.